par from that spot.
And the leader by 2 after you saw the double from Chen to end her day. Back to 17.
All right, Mixon's got it all figured out. At least I think so, Doug.
Well, the good news is he's laying 2. So he's hitting his third shot. Anything on it or near the surface, he's pars in play. I think making it a 4 here for Mixon's a little out of the question. But he does have a shot. He can now pitch, play up through this little alleyway and try to use the contours of the green, I guess the space around the green, to his advantage and bank one in off the right side, Smiley.
Doug, there's no chance that he can land this on the green, correct? He's got to land this about 8 to 10 yards short and play a bump shot.
0 chance he can land this. Well, he can land it on the green if he wants to hit it in the water.
All right. It looks like he's holding something like a short mid-iron to me. It looks about like a 7-iron. So he's playing a very low shot.
Yeah, he only has to carry this ball probably some 12, 13 yards, and then he'll run another 30. So we'll see what he elects to do.
It's like he hit it firm.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't going to make a 4, Doug.
Well, I lied. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Doug. He's still got about a 4.5-footer for that birdie, so 4 is not locked up. What a recovery by C.M. Mixon at the 17th. He's got a 1-shot lead, looking to extend it. We'll see if he can do just that when we come back.
Today's coverage is brought to you by ADT. When every second counts, trust ADT. And by Chase Sapphire. Upgrade your travel and dining experiences with Chase Sapphire.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually great. If he would have said, you know.
Maize and blue, way to finish things up on day 1. Over at 17, Nanayama.
Yeah, long putt coming down this little ridge. Tough to get the speed correct.
Apologies, Sparky, Ari Chat Wei Kin, that was for his par.
And now Julie Kayuri Moodley for birdie off the green.
Should be breaking a little to her right.
No! I said she'd be able to make a par. I didn't think she'd be able to make it. That was so impressive. We saw it bouncing through that fringe area, and look at that smile on her face. That always makes dinner taste really nice.
That is awesome. Bounces back after that bogey at 16. And so she's the only one under par, 1 under on a round.
All-world 4 if this goes for Mixon.
Yeah, it should break just right to left.
Doug, you knew it the whole time. It's been an eventful hole for you, Doug. You've had to cover a lot of ground.
That's what we do, man. We got to do what we can do when we can do it.
And we go back to the green at 18. Alyssa Mercado for par.
Really not a lot in this putt. Should just keep it in the hole.
Julia, we've seen so many participants just get so fooled by this whole location. Do you see much from where you're standing?
I really don't.
This is Nanayama at 17. 2-putt birdie. There you go. Well done, Kintaro. So that group heads to the 18th. Nanayama 3 under par. A lot of good scores day one here at Shoal Creek. None better individually on the men's side than CM Mixon. Bogey free through the first 17 holes, and you consider, as long as you've been out here, Smiley, at Shoal Creek, to go around this place, not drop a single shot, shoot something in the 60s, you're lapping the field.
It's such good golf, Burko. You mentioned it. And no bogeys. It just speaks to how much control that CM is in his game today. When he's gotten in a little trouble like we saw here at 17, he was able to hit an incredible shot and really should have made a birdie.
To the tee at 18, our final group of the day. Kintaro Nanayama on the par 4, Doug.
I bet this kid's resting heart rate is like 45. This is like the chillest guy in the entire field.
Hey, Doug, do you think he has the speed and the pop to be able to get to the pond that's to the left of this fairway?
Absolutely. We saw what he did there back at 17. He only had, some 215 in. He's got to be careful. He has to guard against that water up the left, and he's kind of flirting with it, but it's starting to fade now.
He's watching it.
Uh-oh.
Right in the middle of it. Sometimes when you have the speed, it can bite you.
And there's going to be some smoke off the driver of CM Mixon after missing that birdie putt from about 5 feet away.
I'll tell you what, he's been moving really quick since he hit that shot, well up here on this hill. And I'm wondering if, that cortisol might have spiked on him just a little bit, because I don't know if driver's the best play, but you got golf course right, but what do I know? This is perfect.
And a quick swipe at the tee. What about that angle, though?
It's not going to be a great angle, especially if he gets a jumpy lie in the Bermuda rough.
Let's go over to 9. Jay-Z Dukes from Greensboro, his second, finishing up here on the front side.
Must be nice to have a wedge into 9. This is not a short hole.
Solid shot there by Dukes.
And back to 18. Sparky Ari Chadawakin.
I tell you what, these young men have way more confidence in their driver than I'm used to seeing, because I just feel like this is just a little play, but this is actually less than driver. And I think this is just a better play to try to thread something, even stay short of that bunker down the right side. But, Smiley, I'll give that to you. I mean, this is your home course. What's the best way to play this hole?
I always typically hit driver, and predominantly the wind is off the left. You just can't feel it where you're standing. So typically something that starts up straight always kind of gives me a little left-right wind.
Well, this up the left. Great bounce.
So our final group is playing some really good golf. CM Mixon, Kentaro Nanayama, and the defending champ, Sparky. It's Mixon on top. The more from the first round of the PGA WORKS Collegiate Championship coming up. Everett Whiten Jr., this for Eagle at 11.
Probably the longest putt we saw all day, and that was an incredible 3 there at the 11th.
Finishing 3 under 6-9.
Just snuck right in there at 18. I don't think I've played with too many 30s on the back of Shoal Creek.
Yeah, 5 under 67. Look out. Heat from Gregory Odom Jr., our defending champ.
Hey, when you know it's good, Fran. Greg knew it as soon as it left the club face.
And he took care of business and finished the job with Eagle. And then it is Kyuri Moodley from off the green on her final hole of the day.
I can't wait to hear what she has to say about this, because that was one of the most impressive birdies we saw the entire day from off the green.
And a big smile from Kyuri. Yep, those are our secure plays of the day presented by AT&T. And we go to 18 now. And Doug, what's Sparky looking at?
Yeah, buck 22, front right hole location. Not much green to work with, just short of the flag. Helping breeze all of a sudden. This should be decent.
Just trickles away, but we just saw a putt made from there.
Yes, we did. Over to 9.
See Jay-Z Dukes finish things up. Pretty good approach to this point, Smiley.
Yes, having a wedge into the green is always nice, and got a cross-handed grip going, and just lost a little bit of energy there.
Yeah, that was for 4 under 68 and a share of the lead.
Impressive round.
Timer Malik out of the rough at 18.
Yeah, 95 yards, jumper live. I've ever seen one.
And that bounced about 6 feet in the air once it landed. Stayed in that fringe area, so we'll have a couple different options on how he wants to play that third shot.
And here is CM Mixon.
Yeah, 81 yards. Just need to hit it like 75 in the air so he can give himself a decent look.
I think that'll be a decent look. Also, 81 yards. I'm calculating in my head. That's a long drive, Doug.
I like how you laid off the number there. You calculated to that it was a long drive. I appreciate that.
I was thinking in my head, have I had 81 yards into 18 at Shoal Creek? And I said, I don't think I have. So he's got speed that I don't have.
So after the tee shot in the water from Kentaro Nanayama, the sophomore from Purdue, will be set to play his third.
He's going to have a similar yardage that we saw from Mixon. I'm up by the green, so not having been able to get back to him. But equidistant on the opposite side of the fairway. Smiley, we're starting to see these greens have a little fire in that first bounce. I don't know if it's just this 18th, but might be a little foreshadowing of what we'll see over the next couple days here.
I think you're exactly right. Just a little bit of rain overnight to soften the greens up, but you're right. We've seen some firmer bounces.
This ball's well deep. Needs to spin.
All right, let's check in with Julia Johnson.
Kyrie, great round today, 1 under 71. Talk to me about that putt on 18. What were you feeling?
Honestly, I was pretty shocked. I just wanted to get her close and 2-putt for par. I'd been pretty happy with that. And then my coach Ryan was like, yeah, you can totally make par from there. Did one better. So I was pretty happy with that.
What does it mean to you to play in this event? How special it is, the impact it has?
It's awesome playing in an event like this. And being from a third world country, from South Africa, you know, we get to showcase the talent. We definitely have talent in South Africa and in all parts of Africa too. So coming out here and playing in the most culturally significant tournament, it's a dream come true. So I just want to thank PGA WORKS for everything that they've done.
Coach Ryan, what does it mean for your team, your 2 girls out here, to be here to represent Charlotte?
It's a big deal. You know, Kai played in it last year, and thankfully Shelly was able to get in this year. And it's been pretty cool. All that they do, all the experiences that they do, it's pretty amazing. And I think it's eye-opening for them as well.
You have a 3-stroke lead headed into tomorrow. What mindset will you take?
Probably the same mindset that I have today. It's just fairway, green, and 2-putt. You know, simple golf is underrated, pars are underrated, and that's probably what I'm going to start doing tomorrow.
Good luck tomorrow. Play well. See y'all at 18.
And a great day for Kyuri Namudli from Johannesburg, South Africa. And she's got a 3-shot lead in the individual competition. Here is Sparky Ari Chatwickin from off the green.
Now, you guys have already seen this putt made, so no need for me to read this. Smiley, what to do?
Well, it bounces a little bit at the beginning, and then it goes up and to the right. It's hard to get too aggressive with that, where that hole location is today, Doug.
Yeah, I love this front hole location. So nice.
Yeah, it won't be a bad way if he ends up with a par there. The defending champ, the men's individual, the Sparky Ari Chatkin. But they're all looking up at CM Mixon. He's at 4 under par. Meanwhile, for the women's individual, you just saw the brilliant birdie from off the green from Kyuri Namudli. She's the lone golfer under par. 1 under 71. All right, let's get to the men's Division I team. How about the Bison from Howard University, led by Everett Whiten Jr. And also the defending champ, Gregory Odom Jr. as well. They've got a 10-shot lead over North Carolina A&T. All right, back to some more golf here. And Nanayama.
This is for par. But you've got to play well outside the hole and just trust gravity to do its job.
We've seen a bunch of guys come up short on that putt today, Doug, and I asked Julia if she saw anything of where this whole location is on 18, but
all right, now a look at the men's Division II team, and these teams will be over here at Shoal Creek on a Tuesday. They played at Bent Brook for the opening round at Kentucky State University with a 7-shot lead. They're at 3 under par. Meanwhile, how about Texas A&M Corpus Christi looking for back-to-back PGA WORKS Collegiate Championship titles here. So you will see the women and the men's Division II over at Shoal Creek Tuesday, and back to Mixon, and this for birdie and to extend his lead.
Putting back up toward the mountain. Hopefully it's the last putt of his round.
Oh, what an impressive round. CM made this golf course look way too easy today. He was in control of his game, and Fran, that icing on the cake. No bogeys and a birdie at 18.
Yeah, beautiful 5 under 67, and also shows you just his acumen and just how good he knows the rules. Called the rules official over there and used it to his advantage. And now Sparky. And this for par. All right.
He's in shouting distance. A nice round. I guarantee you he's happy with how he played, and I guarantee you those two fed off of each other today. Both played some impressive golf out at Shoal Creek, a golf course that isn't that easy, that they made look easy.
Well, and also too, I mean, if you're Sparky, you're the defending champ, it's not easy to come back to the tournament and defend your title. And so he's off to a good start.
Yeah, especially being on a different golf course too.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, bingo.
You're playing a
that's right.
course you're comfortable with, but first time Sparky's probably been to Shoal Creek, so it's a totally new experience when he got out here in competition in day one here on Monday.
And here is Nanayama. We were fortunate and saw a lot of good golf today. And good handshakes all the way around.
Just cleans up the bogeys, and he's right there too. He's fun to watch. I love his golf swing. I guarantee he's going to be up there when we finish this golf tournament on Wednesday. But he's going to have to chase this guy down.
Yep, that is a man. CM Mixon did a tremendous job today. 5 under, a 67, bogey-free round. The Louisville Cardinal representing here in Shoal Creek. And another look at his putt at 18, and he knew it all the way. Give me the fist pump. All right, we'll hear from CM Mixon when we come back. individual competition. Beautiful round of golf, a 5 under and 67. The senior from Louisville is with another Cardinal from Louisville.
Yeah, yes, he is with another Cardinal from Louisville. Very proud of how CM played. CM, we talked on the range this morning. You seem very chill, very ready to play. Let's talk about going through this round bogey-free. What worked today?
I think the biggest thing that worked was off the tee. I stayed consistent, stuck to my game plan. You know, this course isn't playing super long this week, so just utilizing the utility iron and keeping the ball in play, I think that's the key.
All right, now, this is your third year in this event. Haven't had the best finishes, and I know you want to win to have your name next to mine on that board. Talk about what you got to do the rest of the way to get this done.
Well, I think the key is just to stay patient. I mean, today is the first day, great first round, and I'm appreciative, extremely blessed to be competing again. But job's not finished, so tomorrow just continue to follow the game plan, stay focused, and then put myself in contention on the third day.
He's worried about the third day already. We'll send it back to you, Fran. Thanks, bud.
All right, Doug. Great job, Doug. Of course, won this championship back in 2005. And Smiley, you're a member here at Shoal Creek. I think the men and the women did a really nice job today.
I was very impressed. Some high-quality golf, Fran, and I'm looking forward to tuning in tomorrow to see some more birdies.
Yeah, we're going to see the women and the men's Division II at Shoal Creek coming up tomorrow. But coming up next, it's Golf Channel. Now, tune in tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern for live second-round coverage. The PGA WORKS Collegiate Championship presented by Chase Sapphire. Saw some great rounds of golf today. Kieran Holworth had a 5 under 67. And for the entire crew, Charles saying so long from Shoal Creek, Alabama.